Okay, lesson number 7. So your homework is to do lesson number 6, or was from last class. In this lesson, we're gonna start doing the midterm review. So we need to review everything that we've seen in this level. Most importantly, the present perfect. Have you ever? We've also seen the difference between object pronouns, subject pronouns, comparatives and superlatives, the difference between how many and how much, telling stories, the past participle, and homonyms, must, could, and should. Let's just start off with a little conversation in this lesson. So this is just an open question for the whole group. Do you think people should live together before they get married? Why or why not?
I think, but my mom, I don't think.
Your mom doesn't. Your mom
Yeah,
disagrees.
my mom doesn't think.
You think it's a good idea, but your mom disagrees. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a good idea, Danya?
I think when you live with your spouse, you know how is he or he is.
You know how he is, yeah? You know what he's like, yeah?
Yeah, I think. And when you get married uh, uh, after, you don't really know him,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point of view. Does anybody agree or disagree?
I'm agree with her.
You agree?
Yeah. I think if you ask me this question a few years ago, maybe my answer was different. But now, at this time, in this reality,
Yeah.
I think it is better the couple lives together before get married, because like Dania says, they need to know each other, and for how do you say, for avoid problems.
To avoid problems, yeah.
Yeah, because that get married is a big step.
Yeah.
And it's a big decision, and the young people don't think in the consequence of the actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's better.
What do you think, Oscar?
Maybe not a correct, but better.
No, there's no right or wrong answer. This is opinion, you know.
Yeah, I think depend who is the person we going get married, because if I know the answer in my how I say adolescencia, si la conozco en mi adolescencia, how I
If I
say
if I met the person in my youth or in my teenage years, in my
yeah,
adolescence, you can say the same word, adolescence.
I think we don't need to live together before get married, because I know the person,
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah, that's all. It's long answer. It's
Okay. Good.
depend. I think depends.
Yeah. Elena, are you with us? Elena, you're on mute. I can't hear you.
Está desactivado su micrófono, Elena.
Okay. Araceli, tell us about one of your best friends.
I don't have best friends.
Okay. Who has a best friend that they can tell us
Me.
about?
I
Okay.
have
Danya,
many friends, but no best friends.
tell us about one of your best friends, Danya.
My best friend live in Mexico, in Chihuahua.
My best friend lives in Mexico.
Lives in Mexico, and she is a strong person. Strong
Okay.
person. She had a breast cancer,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
and she is a fighter. ¿Cómo se dice? Luchadora.
Fighter, yeah, she's a fighter. Exactly. Good.
Yeah, she's a positive person, and she's beautiful, and she's for me when I need, and I am for her when she needs me.
She is there for me, and I am here for her.
For her, okay.
Okay. Good.
And she came 2 years ago, and with her family, and we went to the casinos, to the museum and aquarium.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Great. Oscar, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I went to the Cherfield Lake and to swim in the lake.
Yeah, is it all open right now?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's it? You just went to the lake, went swimming, and
Yeah, to swimming and eat a lot, and to eat a lot.
was
And
somebody having a barbecue there?
yeah, my friends, that with my friends,
Yeah. Nice.
and to fish, to pescar, ¿cómo se dice? Fisher?
Ah, fishing. We went fishing.
Fishing. Yeah, I went fishing.
Nice. Good.
That's it.
Elena, did you fix your microphone?
Yes, I
Okay,
think so.
good.
You can hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, good.
Elena, if you get a raise tomorrow, what will you do?
Take a race tomorrow. I will open a saving account. ¿Cómo digo? Saving account with. I have a saving account, but I am talking about saving account for. How can I say when I want to put my money to work for go with interest?
So, well, that's a savings account.
But I a different saving account.
No,
Okay.
So there's different types of accounts. One is just like a standard savings account. Sometimes they have what's called a money market account.
Maybe.
Money market accounts are very similar to savings account. I think they have a little bit higher interest. I think there might be some sort of risk involved with it too. I'm not 100% sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then there's other different types of investment. So I think what you want to say is you would want to open up some sort of maybe investment portfolio where you're investing in the stock market, maybe. So you would have some type of, maybe you'd get a financial advisor to help you trade stock, which typically would have maybe more positive games.
Mhm. I will save more money if I get a raise.
Okay, good. Yeah, excellent. Excellent goal.
Mhm.
Danya, what should we do to stay healthy?
We should eat more vegetables
Good.
and we should exercise.
Yes.
And we should drink more water.
Okay, drinking water. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think.
Fair enough. Oscar, out of all the places in the world, why did you move to Denver?
Repeat the question, please.
Yeah, why did you move to Denver?
Oh, I moved to Denver because here there is more work. Hay más trabajo.
There is a lot of work, yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of work, and the company, the construction company, pay more money here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my reason.
Okay. So were you looking at other places? I mean, like, how do you know that?
I don't look in another places, but I have family in other places, and I prefer Denver. Yeah, I asking them how much pay, how much could pay me other company in other state, but I prefer here
Yeah.
because they are paying me more money here.
Yeah. Only problem is here it's expensive. It's more
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. The problem is
Yeah.
expensive here.
You have to spend more money to live here.
Yeah, it's expensive here, but has a lot of work and more money, but only need to work a lot.
Araceli, what are some differences between people in this country and people from your country?
Mm, I think one difference is people in Mexico is more friendly,
People are more friendly. People is
are are more friendly
plural in English. Yeah. People are more
than
friendly in Mexico.
here
Yeah.
in Mexico or right there. All the people, if you don't know the people, you say hi. For example, um, you can talk with uh, everybody and it's normal. Here is different. Here, if you know the people, you can talk with.
Nice. Okay. Does anybody have any other differences to add? People from here and people from your country?
Yeah, similar in Honduras, but yeah, we don't need to know the person, but that person talk to you every time. Hey, ¿cómo te llamas? Hey, ¿qué estás haciendo aquí?
Yeah.
Where are you from? What are you doing here? Yeah, are friendly, are friendly.
What are you doing to make the world a better place? I want everybody to answer this. This is a great question, one of my favorite questions. What are you doing to make the world a better place?
I don't throw trash in the streets.
Yeah, recycle.
Recycle.
We need to respect the animals.
Elena?
And thinking about what you're doing, what I am doing, right?
Yeah, what are you doing to make the world a better place?
I am, well, uh, because I'm living in this country, I am learning English to have good communication with the people.
Okay, so you're trying to, I don't see how that's making the world a better place per se. Can
Do you
you,
think no?
can you,
If we go to
clarify?
study,
You learning English, how does that make the world a better place?
do you think no?
I mean, I'm just asking you to explain it to me. How does that make, I'm not making a direct connection there.
Okay.
You learning English is helpful to you, but how does that make the world a better place? Do you see what I mean? Like, how is that helpful to the world?
Yeah, I think she's confused. O sea, ¿qué hace usted para hacer
Sí,
del
yo
mundo un lugar mejor?
yo entiendo. I understand. Pero no sé qué puedo estar haciendo. Let me see. Trying to, ¿cómo se llama? Ay, no, I don't know.
Como cuidar los ríos, no tirar
I'm not,
basura.
so I just want to clarify, I'm not saying that you're wrong, Elena. I'm just trying to get you to make a connection to how that makes the world a better place, because I'm not directly seeing how Elena speaking English makes the world a better place. Elena speaking English makes Elena's life better, but how does that make anybody else's life better? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get you to give me a little detail there. I'm not saying it's wrong. I don't directly understand how that makes the world a better place. So maybe you have a better explanation for me. Help me understand.
No. Give me an example. What do you do?
Well, Araceli said she makes sure to throw her trash in the trash can, and that makes
do
sure
that.
makes sure that the world is clean, right? Araceli said that she likes to recycle, so that way we're not adding more trash to the world. That makes the world a better place, right? Oscar, what did you say? I can't remember.
Respect the animals.
Oscar is kind to animals. Without animals, like that's part of the nature, the natural environment, so that can make the world a better place.
Plant tree.
Planting trees. Okay, good. You like planting trees. That's very good for the world. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
So just to go back though to learning English, like you may be making the world a better place by learning English. Like if you just want to, I'm just looking for detail, like why does that make the world a better place? I can say learning English helps you communicate better with the community. So the community is better when everybody can understand each other. Like that's helpful.
Yes.
Or maybe you're learning English to like be a positive role model for your kids so that your kids understand the importance of education. You see what I'm saying? Like there may be some reasons why learning English is indeed making the world a better place. I was just trying to get you to give me a little bit more information there. Do you understand?
English to help my children with the homework. They can study.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your favorite holiday to celebrate and how do you celebrate it?
Christmas.
Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
Christmas.
And I celebrate with my family, cook something special.
You get presents.
Yeah, buy presents for all family.
Oh.
For me, it's my summer vacation.
Okay, that's probably not like a holiday though.
Yeah, but for me, my holiday, I don't have a specific date, but I prefer summer when I summer for my vacation. That's my favorite date.
Okay. So maybe not a holiday, but that's just a special
Okay.
time for you. Okay. When you get a vacation for the summer, how do you celebrate it, Oscar? Do you travel or do you stay here? Or what do
Travel,
you travel?
travel at beaches, mountain,
Yeah,
and yeah.
nice. Okay, good. What about you, Elena?
Yeah, it's my favorite holiday is Christmas because I cook different kind of food. I
Yeah,
invite my family, my friends.
good.
We had good time.
Does everybody here celebrate Christmas on December 24th or December 25th?
Both.
Oh,
Good answer.
December 20
Good answer.
Yeah, but it's the 24th.
I like that answer. Yeah. Yeah, so here, it's more traditional that we celebrate it on the 25th, Christmas.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
yeah.
why don't you just take turns asking each other these questions? So Oscar, you'll ask Elena, have you ever been pulled over?
Been pulled over?
Yeah. So ask the whole question. Have you ever?
Yeah. Elena, have you ever been pulled over?
Yes, long time ago, one police pulled me over.
Yeah. A
Okay.
police officer.
Yeah.
Police officer.
David,
Yeah.
what does mean the being pulled over?
To be pulled over
La,
is
pol-
when the
la
police stop
policía.
you.
La policía te sigue, te saca.
Oh,
Ajá.
okay. Sorry, it's new for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, never apologize for asking me a question, Oscar. Always.
and you had you been pulled over, Oscar?
No, never. I
Uh,
have
you're
never
lucky.
been pulled over.
Oh, lucky.
Very
Yeah.
lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me. I've been pulled over too many times.
Really?
Yes, when I was a teenager, I did not think that the law applied to me.
Uh,
All right, Elena, ask Oscar.
Oscar, had you ever dyed your hair?
no, I have never dyed my hair. Elena, have you ever uh, baked? No, have you ever baked a cake?
Baked.
Bake a
Yes,
cake?
I have baked a cake.
Bake a cake. Okay.
Had Oscar, had you ever fallen down in public?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Tell me.
Uh, I have many times fall down in public.
When? Oh,
All right, go ahead, Oscar.
Lena, have you ever screamed during a scary movie?
yes, I have screamed during a scary movie. I have.
Yeah.
Had Oscar, had you opened a present too early or in secret?
Yes, I had I had opened a present too early.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been hit on by someone that was too old?
Do you know what this means? To hit on?
Mm-mm.
Means to flirt. Do you know flirt?
What is that?
Flirt?
No.
No, you don't know
How
the
do you
word
write?
flirt?
How do you write?
F-L-I-R-T. Flirt.
No.
Oscar,
It's
you don't
new.
know either?
No.
Yeah, so coquetear.
O coquetear.
¿Sí? O darle una, o piropear.
Sí.
Piropear,
Sí.
yeah.
Eso es hit on.
Oh, really? Let me
To
see.
hit on or to
Hit.
flirt. You can hit on or you can flirt with,
Oh,
right? And that's when you're a little, hey now, hello.
I don't remember.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Elena. Ask Oscar.
Did you spy on your neighbors? Your
No,
your woman neighbor?
no, I had never spied on my neighborhood. Neighbor.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Are you sure? Never had you seen for the windows?
No,
Neighbor? I
yeah,
can't believe it.
I'm sure, but I never spy on my neighbors. Elena, have you ever lied about your age?
No, I never, ¿cómo? I never lied about my age.
I have never lied about
I
my age.
haven't lied.
I have never.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have never. Okay.
Oscar, my, had you ever gone skydiving?
No, I have never gone skydiving.
All right, very good. One thing that we learned in this course is the difference between a subject pronoun and an object pronoun. This is a little confusing. They're related words, but they have a very specific use in terms of grammar in conversation.
Okay.
So every sentence will have something called a subject and a verb. The verb is the action. The subject is the person, place, or thing that does the action. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
More complex sentences will also have what's called an object. The object receives the action of the verb.
Mm-hmm.
The subject does the action, the object receives the action. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Object received action.
an object pronoun is used once we've already established the context of the conversation. Then we start to replace the real names of the people, places, or things with what's called an object pronoun, okay? So when we look at this, you have to ask yourself who is doing what or who is receiving what, okay? So like, I'll do the first one for you. The first sentence is, I got a loan from the bank to pay for college, right? If we know that we're talking about a loan, I could say, I got it from the bank to pay for college. So the object pronoun is it.
Niños, dejen de gritar. Okay.
So try to do number 2, Oscar. Replace the pieces in orange with the corresponding words from either the subject pronoun or the object pronoun list.
Okay. Business, gave Jessica an internship. I think then
They, good. They gave
they give them.
Hey, Elena, there's like a lot of background noise where you are. I can hear your kids.
Niños, mucha bulla. Váyanse para afuera, por favor. La puerta. Ya.
All right. Yeah, you need to make sure when you're here in class with me that you're in a quiet place.
I know.
It's
Maybe I go for my room because I am in the living room.
I'm sorry, Oscar, can you try and say that again? Because I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Okay, I think it's, they gave they give her
Yes,
they give her
an internship. Good. They gave her an
internship.
internship. Very good. All right, try number 3, Elena.
He gives scholarship their students every year.
So that's the possessive adjective that also corresponds, but the pronoun is the word them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then.
All right, try number 4, Oscar.
The bank loan. Okay, I think it's it loaned.
Yep.
It loaned $5,000 to him to start a new business.
Very good.
Number
Is good?
5.
Number 5, Elena. Yep.
They contributed $10,000 help.
10,000.
100,000. I cannot see. 100,000 to help the company with its marketing company.
With its marketing campaign. Very good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, you also need to replace the company.
Help it.
Good.
Help it with a marketing company.
Good.
Okay.
All right, Oscar.
They help his with no, they help him with his police application. I think it with
Yep.
with his it.
Yeah, so actually here, this is just a tiny, let me jump in here and make a tiny little change because the word his should be in orange as well.
My parents helped my brother with his college.
Okay, so it should be they helped him with it.
Okay, yeah, it was very.
That was a hard one. Good job, Oscar. Good job. All right, Elena, next one.
Oh my God, college is no. But they sometimes apply for campus job. Campus job.
So you need to replace campus jobs.
No, for campus. For I apply for campus job to help supplement their income. I don't know. Apply for
College students, so you can replace college students with they. They sometimes apply for them.
For them. Oh,
Them
okay.
is the plural
Oh,
form.
yeah. I got it.
So jobs is plural, so it's got to be them. They sometimes apply for them to help supplement their income.
Mm-hmm.
Try the next one. Oscar.
The university sometimes offers it to.
Careful, it's plural.
Oh, okay. The university sometimes offers
Them.
to students. I think then too.
To them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The university sometimes offers them to them to provide them with job experience.
Oh, no, no se escucha.
Good job. Okay, I know that's confusing, but you did it. Nice work. All right, how do you make a comparative or a superlative out of these words here? So we'll take the adjective good condition. How can you make the comparative out of that?
Good condition, better condition, best condition.
Good. What about with bad condition, Oscar?
Bad condition, worse condition, and worse condition. I don't remember exactly, but I
Yeah,
think.
worse,
Yeah, that's it.
worse and
that's it.
the worst condition.
Oh, the worst. Oh,
Worse.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
Worst
So you do that
condition and the worst condition.
Yeah, so that goes with good quality and bad quality as well. Next we have affordable. Elena, how can you do it with affordable?
More affordable, the most affordable.
Expensive?
Expensive, more expensive, and the most expensive.
Good. Elena, pretty?
Prettiest, 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 prettiest.
Yeah.
Oh, ok, and the ugly, yo sé que es feo, pero no me recuerdo cómo hacerlo más feo si es uglier.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The most uglier.
The
No,
ugliest.
The
Ugliest.
ugliest.
Yeah, because
Ugliest.
we need to agregar el ST, ¿no? Al final.
Yeah.
Ya. En la primera, para estar seguro, David, en la primera de ugly, de uglier, se cambia la Y por I normal y se le agrega ER, ¿verdad?
Sí, señor.
Uglier.
Yep.
Y luego the ugliest, entonces se le agrega la E, la S y la T, ¿no? Ok.
All right, Elena, what about comfortable?
More comfortable, the most comfortable.
Uncomfortable is more uncomfortable and the most uncomfortable.
Good. Next one, modern.
More modern, the most modern.
Good. Vintage.
Vintage and more vintage and the most
Good. All right, so let's practice here. Compare the backpack to the briefcase here. Elena?
The first one is cheaper than the first is what the name is briefcase.
The one on the left is a backpack. The one on the right is a briefcase.
First, oh, yeah. The first one is cheaper than the second one.
But what about the words that you see here? Because cheap is not an option.
Is cheaper.
Cheaper, yeah.
Than the second one.
There you go. Yeah, the first one is cheaper than the second one. All right. What about you, Oscar? Can you say something here?
The right is more expensive.
Yeah, the one on the right is more expensive.
The one on the right is more expensive. The on the left.
And the one on the left, yeah.
The one on the left.
Good. Elena, describe these cars.
The first car is in worse condition than the second one.
Okay. Oscar?
The one on the right, is more expensive than the one on the left.
Yeah, good. Notice with so far these two examples, we're just using the comparative because there's only two. The superlative you only use if there's three or more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's talk about product reviews. Elena, what's the last thing that you bought?
The last thing I bought was a new TV.
Okay. Cool. A new TV. How much did you spend on it?
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Nice. Was cheap
And why did you buy it?
because my old one was broken.
Okay. And why did you buy the particular TV that you bought as opposed to a similar product?
Why did you buy it instead of similar product? Why did you buy instead of a similar product? No, I don't know what that means exactly.
Well, when you went and did you, I mean, I'm assuming that you looked at different models, right?
Mm-hmm.
You compared different models. Oh, did you get the 50-inch or the 60-inch? Did you go with LG or Panasonic or, why did you choose that TV?
I choose that TV because it's the new one. Have internet. Has
No,
internet.
but you're still not understanding the question. Why didn't you buy a different TV? You had choices. Like, I'm trying to get you to compare the TV that you bought. It was a better deal. It was more affordable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why did you buy that TV instead of another TV?
Oh, I bought this TV because it's let me see, affordable, more affordable than than the others one. Not the other, another one.
More affordable than the other ones. Yeah. Okay. Good. Anything else, or that's it?
That's it.
Okay. Cool. What about you, Oscar? What's the last thing that you bought?
I bought a new smartphone.
Okay. What kind did you get?
I got a OnePlus.
Okay. And how much did you spend on it?
I spent about $800.
$800. Why did you buy it?
Because my old cell phone was broken.
Because the other one was broken. Okay, yeah, so you needed a new one. Good choice. Yeah. Good reason. Why did you choose that one? Why did you buy it instead of a similar product?
Because the OnePlus is a new mark and more technology.
A new brand.
Yeah, new brand and has more technology.
Cool. All right, good job. All right, let's see here. Looks like we've got a video to watch. Give me 1 second so I can bring this up for you.
I cannot hear.
Hold on, Elena.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a process when I do this, so okay, good. All right, so this is just a little brain break that we have for you.
It's family time now. From time to time, we send my cousin Sal out into the world to do things, and one of the places where he really thrives is my favorite store, Costco. Costco is very good about letting customers return things, with one notable exception, and that is when the person working the returns counter is my cousin Sal.
Can I help? you, sir?
Just returning these. They run one size too small. Even though
These are one size too small?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah, we can't really use these.
What is that? What do you mean?
We have a ton of these in the back, so we don't really need any more.
But you don't. I can't return them.
No, it's kind of.
I've never had that problem.
It's you get what you get, and you don't get upset. That's our policy.
No, I'm not getting upset.
Oh, I don't want to get upset. Yeah.
No, I was just wondering because I've always returned stuff and
Right.
I never had that problem before.
Yeah. So here you go.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
I mean, you see the sign, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is there a problem with it?
Yeah, they don't fit. That's what I just told you. They don't fit.
I see. Are you getting upset?
No, I'm just telling you. I'm getting upset at your attitude, though, the way you're saying it.
Oh, how am I saying it?
You know, you get what you get. You're upset.
I'm just reading the sign.
Oh, but the way it's your attitude.
Well, how should I say it? Like, if you worked here, like, how would you say it?
You know what?
No.
You know what?
Because the thing is, I like you. I want to help you out. I want to help you out.
You know what? But I'm beginning not to like you. Because you are trying to push my buttons.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm just reading the
I
sign.
think you are. You've had an attitude towards me.
No. Come here. I like you. I like you a lot.
20 bucks is not going to make me or break me, dude.
I like you a lot. You're getting upset.
I'll come back to the day.
He got upset. Come on.
Hope we don't get upset.
No. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I need
Yeah.
to return these, but I don't have my receipt.
And these are these rugs?
Yes,
Yeah.
2 of them.
Oh, yeah. This falls under you get what you get and don't get upset policy.
What are you talking about?
Right there is a sign. You get what you get and you don't get upset. Same thing happened to the last guy. He got upset.
So
What are you talking
what are you
about?
saying?
If we have an item that we have too much of, we reserve the right to refuse them.
Can we get credit?
No, because you got what you got.
What?
I'm sorry. Man, I'm not explaining it right. You guys remember when you got what you got, right?
Yeah, we paid for it.
Yeah,
we
you
got
paid
what
for
we
it.
got and we paid for it.
You got what you got. And now don't get upset.
We're not going to get upset.
Okay, good. Oh, because I was worried because the last guy got upset.
Yeah, we seen that.
You saw it, right? He understood the whole first part of it and then he really screwed up just the second
So
part.
in other words, we can't even get credit for it or what?
Then that's that. There's nothing we can do about it.
What do you mean?
That's that policy. It kind of.
How much do we get for returning our rugs? That's all.
Oh. I forget what you get. Don't get upset.
Are we gonna be able to exchange these rugs?
I bet. Did they get wet?
No, just don't match our decorations.
So you're all set.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. You're doing a great job of not getting upset. You're the nicest people I've met. I only ask this because I'm out of rhymes. Do you guys have a pet?
You like your guy, don't you?
I really do. Yeah, I work for Jimmy Kimmel. He's right in there. You want to say hi?
No, they didn't get upset, which is really nice. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
All right, what do you guys think, huh? Time, you want to go shopping at Costco now?
No.
Why not?
I shopping in sun.
This is just a little funny break. You know, we're talking a little bit about shopping and, you know, buying things and stuff like that. So how well could you understand what they were saying?
Yeah, a little bit, but I understand the situation.
Yeah. What about the return policy? You get what you get and you don't get upset.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. I like that one. All right, guys. How much versus how many? So, you know, this gets into this category that we've been talking about a little bit with this concept that we have in English that we have nouns. Some of them are countable and some of them are non-countable. And when we get into the grammar, there's certain words like a lot or a little, a few, or many or much that is going to depend on exactly what you're saying. They essentially all mean the same thing, but they have a specific use in the English language. So here, Elena, could you say a lot salt is there, a few salt is there, or not many salt is there?
A lot salt is there
Yeah.
in a typical cheeseburger.
Strange. So none of those. You have to say how much salt is there in a typical.
Oh yeah, I thought you say shoes about that tree.
Okay. No, now I'm understanding the activity. Okay, so the first part is you have to fill in the blank. How much versus how
Okay, yeah.
many, and then you choose the right answer. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's odd the way this activity is set up.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes my other teachers set up activities, and
I have
so now
to
I know what to do here. Okay, so
fill in blank. Okay.
now how would you answer it? How much salt is there in a typical cheeseburger? A lot, a few, or not many?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. All right. So these expressions go with, how much or a lot is going with an uncountable noun. What about this one, Oscar? How much or how many calories do French fries contain?
How many? Because we can countable. How many?
Very good. And then would you say a lot, not much, or not many?
Not much.
So really, you want to say a lot.
A lot.
We're talking about
not many, because how many? There are not many.
Yeah, the
I
problem
think so.
is we're talking about French fries. French fries have a lot of calories.
Oh, okay. I understand now. We need to answer
It's true.
question, right?
If we were talking about an apple, you would be right, not many. But since we're talking about French fries, it's a lot of calories.
Just had a lot of calories.
All right, next one, Elena.
How much fat does a baked potato have in it?
Yep.
How much fat? Baked potato?
Would you say?
Not much.
Oscar.
How many grams of salt does a slice of pizza have? How many grams of salt? I think not a lot.
Okay, so again, we got to apply a little bit of logic here. We're talking about a pizza. Quite a few grams of salt. Because it's pizza. It's pizza. Pizza is very salty.
Oh.
Quite a few means a lot. All right, Elena, try this one.
How much sugar is there in a can of soda? A lot.
A lot, yeah.
Sugar, a lot sugar.
Good. Oscar, what did you do last weekend? Tell us in as much detail as possible what you did last weekend.
The last weekend, I went to the lake all day, and right there I was fishing, and I was swimming, and I ate a lot, and we had with my family, right? We had a good time, and we come back to our house too late.
We got back to our house very late.
Very late, and after we sleep.
We went to sleep. Okay.
We went to sleep.
Good. Okay, good. What about you, Elena? What did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I get up at 8 o'clock. I prepared breakfast. After, we went to St. Cloud. When got home, no, when we came back, I made lunch. I made chickens. No, my mama. Yeah, chicken soup. After we went to the park. At night, we watched a movie. Watched a movie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Very good. All right. Let's review the verb, the past tense, and the participle. So what do we do with bruise?
Brutes, with D. Brutes,
Bruised.
right.
Bruised.
Brutes.
The same?
That was it. Yep. And
Same?
then bruised. Yeah, it's the same. Good.
Same.
What about the next one? Elena, build?
Built.
Oscar, call?
Call it. Call it.
Called.
Called.
Elena.
Cut.
Oscar.
Hurt.
See, I keep telling you guys English is easy. All right. Make, Elena.
Make, made.
Needed. And needed.
Run. No, how do you pronounce the first? Run.
Run.
Ran.
Ran. And run. We're back to run. With the
that saying the last run. I heard run. I cannot pronounce it. Ran. Ran.
Oscar, teach.
Teach and teached and
This one's going to be taught. This is irregular.
taught.
In taught.
Taught. Okay.
I don't know that core up. Lost.
It's regular, upholstered, and upholstered.
What does that mean?
This is when you put fabric on something. When you put fabric on a chair.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told.
We learned this word in this class.
I know, but I forgot. Let me not. Upholster.
Upholster, yeah.
Upholster.
All right, next one, Oscar.
Upholster.
Used.
Yep.
Break, broken.
Good.
Dry and drank. Con N. Drank. I don't know the pronunciation.
In the past tense, it's going to go to drove.
Oh, drove.
And then in the participle, it goes to driven.
Okay, driven.
Drop, driven. Fall,
Okay.
fell, falling.
And take, talk, and talking.
Taken.
Taken. It's new for me, the participle verb.
I'm sorry, Oscar?
Que tiempo participo es nuevo para mí.
Sí, para clarificar, no sé si La primera vez, pero bueno, eso es la parte, por ejemplo, aquí tenemos el verbo break. Romper, right? In the
Yeah.
past tense, it would be like yo rompí, tú rompiste, él rompió, etc., no? The participle would be roto.
Okay.
El plato se ha roto.
Okay.
So normally, this is what we use to form the perfect tense, right? You can use
Yeah.
the participle as an adjective. You can also use it in the perfect. For example, el plato está roto. The plate is broken. El plato se ha roto. The plate has broken.
Has broken. Okay.
Right? Or has been broken. So,
Okay, but in simple is the plate is broken. Simple.
well, that would just be using it as an adjective.
Oh yeah, in adjective, yeah.
Yeah, and that's in the present. That's in the you know, a lot of these we use as adjectives in the with the verb be, right? The plate is broken. What happened to the plate? I don't know. It's broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. All right, let's try this with have.
Yeah, me?
Go ahead, Elena. Yeah.
Have, had.
And be being.
So in the past tense of be, we
where,
have
and
was and
being.
were, right? I
Yeah.
was, he was, she was, you were, they were, we were.
Yeah.
Now
Be
the
was.
participle is the word you said, been.
Being.
Yeah. Being. Yeah. Was, where, being. Yeah. Sure.
Feel, felt, felt.
Do and did and done.
Good. Yeah, perfect. You got it. All right, number one, Elena.
The patient's hand is badly cut.
I can't work because my back is hurry.
We had the most we had the most calling
Called.
called. Why? The most called?
Why?
Oh, yes, it's true. I was thinking in another thing. Okay, the most called office in the country. Yes, same, yeah.
New employees are very near right now.
Very needy right now. Okay, the football player's knee is bruising so badly.
Bruised.
Bruised, it's true. Ay, bruised. Estoy inventándole. Bruised. Okay. So badly that he can't play tonight.
Yeah. Okay. The patient's hand is badly broken.
Good.
Badly broken.
Look at all of the falling leaves.
Very good. All right. All right, these are our homonyms. So choose the correct word here. This is going to be hard.
Maybe one question. In the book, we had that question or no?
Yeah, this should all be in the book.
Okay.
Somewhere. All right. Number one, Elena.
I can see that you are here on time today.
Which C? Because they're both C.
The first one.
S-E-E. Good.
Yeah.
Oscar, number two.
Uh,
Which buy is the correct buy?
let me check. Okay. The book was by an author I had never heard of.
Yeah.
It's by B-U-Y.
That means
No?
comprar.
No? Oh, the book fue comprado.
No,
Oh.
es hecho por el actor. No, no hecho, sino que
Oh.
es por el autor. Por el
autor.
Okay.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
B-Y.
By
B-Y.
BY. There you go. Yeah. So this is where English gets really fun, right? Because these words are pronounced the same way, but they have different meanings. They're all pronounced. Number one, C and C. It's pronounced the same way. One means ver. One means mar. Right. Now we have number two, buy, and buy. The first one is por, the second one is adios, and the third one is comprar.
Yeah.
This is where we get into real fun stuff with English, right? Number three, Elena.
Number three, I ate the whole cake, the second one whole.
Good.
W.
The new library
The
is
next.
close to my house. The first word.
The teacher say that if we cheat on the test, we will fail. Cheat the second.
The sheep out at sea was blue and red. Oh, I do not remember cómo se escribe tiburón, creo que es, pero creo que es la second word.
No, we're not looking for shark. So
No,
not
es el mar.
shark. We've got chip or ship.
Chip es un barco del
Oh,
mar.
ship.
One of these is una papita and one of them is un barco.
Esa es la que no estoy seguro de eso, la verdad, no.
Okay, so
La
it's
segunda.
the second one. Yeah. S-H-I-P, ship.
And the sea,
The first word, sea.
Sí, ya.
Yeah, was blue
La
and
second.
red.
La second es blue.
Blue and red. Okay.
Blue, azul, B-L-U-E.
Oh, azul. Let me see.
Blue and red.
What-
Red, color red.
El mar era blanco y rojo. Ah, sí, and red.
What does B-L-E-W mean?
Blue.
Blue, es como soplar, ¿no?
Es el pasado, es el pretérito de soplar, sopló.
Sopló.
So we need the first one, which is the color blue, and what about the second one?
And red. R-E-D.
There you go, yeah.
The first, blue and red. I bought new sheets today. The second one in the first one.
Good.
Oh. There's a bee in my house. Bee, the first word.
Good.
Our time is up for today. We learn more than tomorrow. The second, our time.
That made me a delicious cake for my birthday. The second word and the first word.
Good. Nice job. This is really hard stuff, so really good. Believe it or not, I know a lot of Americans that would have done a lot worse on this than you did, so good job. All right. Must. Must is an auxiliary verb in English that will typically accompany another verb to express a necessity or an obligation. It's a little bit stronger than have to or need to. Like, So this is where we get into, there's a lot of ways to say the same thing. And must, need to, have to, they're similar, but a little bit different. When we use the word must, it indicates that there's going to be some sort of a consequence for not obeying. Really important here, you never use this with the linking word to connect it with another verb, right? Like when you say need to or have to, here you just say must verb, right? So we've got some examples for you here, right? Yes, enjoy your ride must be accompanied by an adult, okay? So conversationally, we don't use it, typically speaking. It's very rare to hear this word in a conversation, but it is very common to see it when you're seeing like signs in public places. They use it on signs a lot, and they use it in like contracts, like apartment or housing contracts, credit card contracts, anything like that. It's a word that will be used a lot, so you have to understand what it means. Here's another example of a street sign. Turning vehicles must yield to pedestrians, right? So it means it's obligatory. There's no option. You must do it, and if you don't do it, you can perhaps face some negative consequences. So we just have some statements here for you. I want you to repeat the statement, but you have to change something with the word must. Try number one, Oscar.
Water, gas, and electricity are services which are not covered by the rent payment. The tenant has to pay for this service separately in addition to rent payment.
So what can we use? Where can we replace a word or a phrase here with the word must?
So I think separate must. I think.
Yeah. So we're going to replace the words has to in the second line.
Has to.
The tenant must pay for these services separately.
They pay for this service separate. Oh yeah, see. Yeah, sure.
Try number two, Elena.
You must to beat this stall or ride the roller coaster.
Remember not to use the word to. You must be.
You must be. That's true.
All right.
You must be this stall. The first one, teacher, no, is I am confused with the first one. Water, gas, and electricity are services which must not.
No.
No? It's
No.
must not must not cover. Oh.
No.
Only the teenage must to pay.
The word is replacing the phrase has to.
Must to pay. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Amazon trademarks must be used in connection with.
Almost must not be. Must not be.
Oh, must not be. Yeah, must not be used in connection with any product or service that is not Amazon.
Good. For Elena.
You must be at least 20 years old, 20 years of age to purchase alcohol or use any side functionality related to alcohol.
Very good.
Must not.
Yeah, you must not. You must not upload.
Yeah, you must not upload offense,
Obscene?
or otherwise offensive images. How say images?
Images? Images.
Images or context, including context that depicts violence or is hateful towards an individual or group of people.
Good.
Oh, goodness.
Say don't.
All right. So, you and a group of your neighbors have been discussing problems in the community. You decide to get together to petition the local government with proposals for some new laws. Choose one of the following topics and write some rules for an inclusion in draft legislation. So these are some challenges you might be having, right? Graffiti on buildings, groups of teenagers hanging out on a street corner causing a disturbance, litter or trash on the streets and in the parks, off-leash dogs roaming the neighborhood, cars and motorbikes speeding through the neighborhood, some residents playing loud music or having a rowdy parties and causing a disturbance. Okay? Which one of these topics do you want to talk about?
Topic.
Which topic do you want to talk about here?
Group attending on the street corner causing disturbance. Little trash strip in the park. We have to choose one every one or together.
Just one. Just one.
Just one for talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend like we're gonna make a new law.
Oh, I would like to talk to about the litters, trash on the streets or in the
Litter?
park.
Okay, good. All right. So, what would a law look like regarding littering? We want to use this word must, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what would be a rule or a law that we could create regarding litter and trash on the streets?
People must not litter trash in the
People
street.
must not litter.
Litter litter
People must not litter.
on the street and in the park. Litter, yeah, litter in general.
Good, good example. Can you think of one, Oscar?
Graffiti on buildings. I think people must know graffiti on buildings.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. All right. Could. The word could has multiple meanings. One is it's the simple past tense of the and the imperfect of the word of the verb can. For example, yesterday I could see the mountains because there were no clouds. Okay, past tense, yesterday. We can use it to make a polite request. Could you open the door, please? Could you tell me where the restroom is? Okay. And we can use it to talk about hypothetical possibilities. I could do my little brother's homework, right? It's like saying, it is possible I could do it, but it's better if he does it himself. We also can use it for a conditional possibility in conjunction with the word if. My mother could bake a cake without a recipe if she needed to. It's possible if, right? We've got that connection with the word if. All right, should is a similar word. It's an auxiliary verb, also used a lot to give advice or recommendations. For example, you should wear your seatbelt when you drive. Should I buy the orange hat or the blue one? I need a recommendation, okay? My car won't start and I can't drive to work. What should I do? I need some advice here. We also can use it to express an expectation or a probability. Okay, I should be ready in 10 minutes. I like the first Harry Potter book, so I should like the second one. And the last one, the movie ticket should cost about $10. Make sense?
Yeah.
Right. A third little example of this is going to be using, instead of if, in a really formal conversation, but really this mostly happens in writing. It doesn't happen conversationally. It's kind of like the word must. You don't use it conversationally very often, but you will see it in writing, in contracts and things like that. So for example, I could say, if you have any questions, please email me. And just to sound a little fancy, should you have any questions, please email me. It's the same thing, okay? You can use the extra notebooks in the back office should you need them. You can use the extra notebooks in the back office if you need them. So we can see with these examples how the words should and if can be used interchangeably. Again, you're not really going to see this very often, or you're not going to hear it very often conversationally, but you will see it a lot in the written form when you're looking at contracts, when you're looking at instructions, and things like that. Does that make sense? Like, I'm sure you'll need to practice this a little bit more, but, we're getting there, right? All right. So guys, that's it for lesson number 7. We finished a little bit early tonight at 6:38. The next step is to do the midterm exam. Normally, if we were in person, I would wait until our next class to give you the test, or we would start doing it right now, actually. I'm going to send it to you in email right now, and I want you to fill it out. I want you to do the exam and then send it back to me. Oscar, since you're just joining the class, what I'm asking all my students to do is to make sure you're doing the homework in your books just like if we are in class. When you finish your homework, take a picture of it and then send it to me.